You guys are already making me laugh. Big time. Oh god. Oh. Hello everyone. I really have to say, you already make me laugh here. Not even started, and it's already. Your chat is amazing. I wonder if he's put an Id.3 body kit on his Zoe yet. Top notch. How is everybody? Hello. Hello to everyone. Oh my god, I see so many. Dublin, UK. Oh my god, Portugal. I know another Portugal. I've seen everything. Netherlands. Thank you much for watching. Hello. How is everybody? Ooh, Photostorm is here too. I just remember a few names. I'm so horrible. As always, this is Let's Talk EV. We go through a bit of news, Id.3 news, Ionity news, then we just do blah blah. We talk EV, and yes, and we talk about the channel stuff too. So press cars and whatever stuff, cars that I don't get, that I got to know this week. Hello from Ohio. Woohoo! What time is it there? Noon. Woohoo! But let's start with some news quickly. Then we get to the normal part. So there's a few pages on German. I'm sorry, but I didn't find them in English. And maybe this is just for Germany. I have no idea. But we go quickly through that. That the Peugeot E208 in 2008, there's a special leasing from Peugeot that seems very attractive. 99 euros. 130 wide awake. That's good. 99 euros for a Peugeot E208 for leasing. I pay 457 for my. Well, I don't know the conditions of this. Maybe you have to pay 20,000, then you get it like this. The Corsa Opel Corsa E is on sale again. It was not available for some time, and I tried to get press car. No reply. I'm waiting. Next, Audi e-tron S that it's been spotted testing on the Nürburgring, I think, and I looked at the stats and I'm a bit surprised to call it S. So they went from 300 kilowatt to 300. Where is it? Where does it say? 360? No, 370 kilowatt. Yeah, it's a bit more, but that's it. And 94,000 euros. That's money for a bit of power. Biden, have you heard this? That Biden is maybe over. So they've been on pause. They put all their employees to not to rest. So then not getting paid as far as I know, and because of the pandemic, and it looks like they won't be opening again. So no Biden. Next thing, the first Polestar 2 have arrived in Europe, so from China. They built in China, I think. Am I right? And those first cars are for Norway and Sweden and will be delivered in August. Of course, I contacted Polestar again. Hello from the UK, hello from Germany, hello from Finland. Oh my god, so many people. It's crazy. I like it. 52 people. You guys was a hard week without me last week, huh? Oh, as always. Ta-da! Oh, that looks not good. Like this. Ah, no, wrong picture. This is the one. I contacted Polestar and said, hey, what about a press car? And the nice woman said the same thing. She did again, but now she really let me know. No press car for you. She said it nicely. She said there's a high demand and she cannot give me a press car right now. But Polestar will do a tour in Germany where the car will be at different dates, and then you can book a test drive with it. But I'm pretty sure it's 10-minute test drive or something, and you're not alone in the car until you test everything. So it's not gonna be amazing. because I would have loved just a press car to have for a few days. But it looks like not gonna happen, and I don't even know if I can get into those events. Maybe there's just too much demand for that, so we'll see. But no Polestar 2 for me. Next thing, this is awesome. Volkswagen has built the last fossil car in the factory in Zwickau. So in Zwickau is where they have two lines for manufacture cars, and the one line was converted last year, September or so, to build the Id.3, and now the other line that was building a Golf variant, I guess, I have no idea, who cares, it's been now stopped, so no other fossil cars are being built in Zwickau, and now they're rebuilding the second line to also build Id.3s. And we already seen in other videos from Next Move that they're building 5 or 6 different EVs in Zwickau right now, but not for customers, they're just prototypes. And this was of course the Id.3, it was the Id.4, a different version of the Id.4. Too much advertising of things they did not have. And for Biden. And they're building 2 Audis or something like this, also electric. But yeah, that's it for the news. But it's awesome that Volkswagen is doing that. I asked a Volvo, is it Volvo or Mazda? No, it's Volvo. I asked Volvo and they said they don't have a car yet. It could take a while. So no Volvo for me. Ionity reached a great thing this week. They have built, you can see it here, more than 250 sites. L-Born is built at Zwickau. Yes, the L-Born will also be built in Zwickau. Right now, every electric car from the Volkswagen Group and on the MEB platform is only built in Zwickau. So Wolfsburg, where they have the main factory, doesn't build on the MEB platform. This will come later, not now. But Ionity has built 251 not charging stations, they're on locations, and they have over 1,000 chargers. That is awesome. And they wanted to build 400 till the end of the year. It's July. They in 5 months are gonna do that, but of course Corona, blah blah blah. They're saying this, but let's look what's new. Ionity soon in Portugal. Let's go through it. We have 1 in Germany, 1 in United Kingdom started, in France 1, 2, 3, 4 started, 5 in France, 1 in Italy. Let's go what went live. Oh, so the charge point doesn't have the thing. It's also kilowatt hours now. How much is it? 79 cent as everywhere. So 4%. I think it's mostly, so 99.9% 4 chargers at Ionity. I think only 1 or 2 have 6. It's very rarely. But as I have seen on many locations, 4 are built, and then 2 are already there, and you can charge there. Ionity is just far too expensive. Again, yes, it's expensive. If you have the right card, then it's okay. And if if you have the right car, it's even better. And most important, if you never take long distance trips, it's still fine. I'm okay with paying 79 cents if I only go once a while, but I do it all the time with all of my test cars, and therefore not. But live, let's go through this last 14 days. Germany, Italy, where's this? United Kingdom went live, Slovenia went live, Italy and Switzerland one went live. So let's go through to the map and see. What do we have? Portugal, nothing. I'm so sorry. In Spain we have 3 live and 4 are being built. France has a lot. United Kingdom has more now. Ireland has more. Germany is got full, and they're building a new one here. I said it at the live stream. So this is where I am, Passau, and this is my main charger where I do all my tests, and then they do my test round. It's around here and then back. And here now they're building one here too. And this is a stupid location. I would have wanted it more closer to Munich, so I can charge here and then go here. So this would be, those three for me are a bit too close together, because the next one is then up here and so on. And here's nothing. And I want to talk to you. Is there, how many people are out there that are from France? I need help with charging. It's not. We'll talk about it later. Told 8 this year in Portugal. Let's hope so. I doubt that. I think it will change, because I need chargers from. I have maybe I do a trip with the Id.3 to France. It's not set in stone yet. Well, it's not. That's not English. Huh? That's totally German. And I can charge with more than 100 kilowatt here in Saarbrücken, and then here in Reim. I'm horrible. But all the chargers on the way. This is 255 kilometers. That's a lot if you drive a bit over 90 and you don't charge full. With the Id.3, and I looked at the chargers, and I find what I've heard is, and you guys told me that too, stay in stone English too. That's good. That in France there is some route where they have a lot of 50 kilowatt chargers, but one failed, and since then the one who owns those turned them all off. So all the DC chargers are off on the highways, and so there's no working charger here. But I'm confused. Some say it works, and some say not. And the other thing would be here. I want to go to Cannes. I don't know, from Paris, so from the airport, and then on the way here too, there should be those chargers, and it says the same thing. I do not mind paying more in Id.3 First Max and have more chargers available long trips. Yeah, I can see that too. So we talk about it later too. Next thing, my registration page for the Id.3. Now, as I posted on the Facebook group, it doesn't say anymore one step to the future. Now it says your voucher has been redeemed. So I've used my registration number, booking number. I have no idea how you want to call it. And so I've used it, and that's just nice. Next page is my Volkswagen page. In Germany, I already noticed that in some countries, I know Poland, and I think today somebody asked about France, and I don't know if that's working. I didn't have a chance to ask him. Nice color, Id.3 first. Yes, it's a very nice color. So at the Volkswagen side, you can log in, go to your car, and then when you go to cars, and then you can add your car, and either with the VIN, if you don't have the VIN, then you can use the commission number, and you get this from your dealer. So when you order the car afterwards, you get a commission number. You have to use 2020. Then you get the number from your dealer, and it's 2 letters and then 4 or 6 numbers, I can't remember, and then your car appears, and it shows Id.3 Pro Performance Plus, and you can go to further details, and then it says here performance, Pro Performance, and color, and you can go into what your car has, and it just says the same thing, I think for every car, but for Max, of course, it says I don't know, a head-up display, and here it says no head-up display, but it's has the same text. And I already seen in the Facebook group some, and so far I only seen it with Max, have already a VIN. So in Germany, VIN is VIN because Fahrzeug is German for vehicle, and they already have a VIN. But what also is important is the 2020, because for some cars it says 2021. It doesn't mean that you get the car later. It just means that Volkswagen is starting a new year in their production, but they do it in the mid of the year. Usually they do it in June or something. I think week 22 or 23. But I read that this year it should be later. in July or even August. So I still don't know if right now they're only building Macs, because somebody in a Facebook group said he has contacts to the Zwickau factory, and I think it's what is it, Fischer? He's always here too. Maybe he's here as well. He or knows stuff. He's inside Volkswagen somehow. Maybe he's here. He can say something. And he said that the Zwickau thing, the factory is building whatever they want today. So today plus, tomorrow max, then first, then whatever. I'm guessing what they're waiting is still the cars for maybe for Norway, because they are different spec than for the rest of Europe, because, or let's say Norway, Sweden, Finland, and so, where they all have the heat pump. Maybe they're waiting with that, and then of course UK with the right-hand drive. Wonder why not even listed, put down name and showing price for it. Oh, I have no idea what the guy's talking about. Still about Ionity, and that's expensive. It's okay. If you find it expensive, it's okay. But look at that nice car. And right rims. As here. Looks better here. Yeah. So I have no VIN, and I have no idea. This here, but I think it's to do with Irish car restriction. Oh. So we're still I'm still waiting for my VIN. I was on the Facebook group. I posted who here already has a VIN and what did you order, and so far 5 or 6 Germans replied, and it was all Max. One said I have a Max but no VIN, and then a day later said, oh, tonight I got the VIN. So I don't know if it's really the car is being built and then you see your VIN, because Volkswagen doesn't build the car for you. Normally you go into dealership and you say, I want this car with this color, and I want door handles like this, and then you have assigned a spot. Now they're building your car, and then you get the VIN. Then you know this is yours. But with the Id.3, they're building 3. Maybe, like I said, for Norway, Sweden, and so on, a 4th one with just 5 then, where they have heat pump in there. So it's not too many different ones. So I'm sure they built already 10, 15,000 cars. I'm guessing 10,000. And so there should be a VIN if they built a Plus already. Or the Plus not changed. I got the VIN directly. See, look at that. Why didn't I get that? I ordered first. And I pre-booked first. And I annoyed Volkswagen the whole time. How do you get that page? Again, you go to Volkswagen. I don't know if it's the same in your country, and you can log in. You have an account when you did your pre-booking, and with the pre-booking you can log in, and then you can say add car, and then you put in the commission number, like I said. But let's close that. Next thing, this is great, and again, this is all I think it's happening and it's true, but you never know for sure. So somebody saw Id.3 charging at Ionity charger, and they recorded the whole charging procedure and then made a graph out of it. And this is the graph. So till 31.5%, this is what they saw. We hope that this will be the case in the final car as well, because this charging curve is awesome. You have 100 kilowatt up to 31%, then to 35 it goes to 95.8, so it gradually goes down to, where are we, 75 kilowatt to 50%, and then goes down to, at 73%, goes down to 49, stays there very long, even 48 at 83%, then goes down to, where are we, 30 something at 88%, and then gradually goes down. Even in 100% you have above 20 kilowatt. That would be an awesome charging curve. Realistic, of course, the problem is, will the final car have this? Because they're of course testing cars charging with this, and then seeing, okay, battery is too hot, is too warm, look at the cells, the cells are damaged, we have to change something. who knows? And they can always change it later. I mean, with like Tesla does with an update. Okay, we see that the cars we have this problem, or the negative. The batteries can take that. We change it. I've seen a max charging speed of 106 on the Id.3's next move. That's true. Again, but 106, you always have to think the charger shows charging speed with loss. The car maybe not get all of it. Maybe just the car gets 100. This is with every car. It's not just Id.3, of course. But this would be a nice charging curve. That would mean best charging speed even up to 73%. It's still 50 kilowatt. And if you wait a bit more, even to 83, it's still almost 50 kilowatt. Yes, final car will have this because we are close to production. They've been testing in labs for a month. Still, if they would have tested everything in lab and in the lab and everything, they wouldn't give the car to 150 employees to drive it for a few months and not test it with, I'm sure, with daily AC charging and then long distance DC charging and stuff like this. And Volkswagen is thorough, and I like this, but it means an average charging speed of 80 kilowatt to the 73%. That would be great. There can always be unpredictable issues. Of course, making car easy, getting software right hard. Again, I'm not saying this is wrong. I hope this is right. I really do. It would be amazing. I mean, 100 kilowatt to 31%. Look at the Peugeot E-208. It has 100 kilowatt, I think, to, what was it, to 10 or 15%? I hope so, but I don't know. Next thing I want to show you is my my consumption of the Renault Zoe that I had. Ooh, big problem, by the way. So, that was funny. Well, it's not too big of a problem. 80 people. What's going on today? They all have nothing to do. It's a holiday everywhere, and I'm not aware of it. So, Volkswagen. So tomorrow, the Renault Zoe will get picked up, and I should get Volkswagen e-Golf. And on Friday, a number that I don't know called me, and I wasn't on the phone. And never called me again, so I thought it must be a wrong number. It's fine. Then today, that number called again and said, "Hi, I'm from blah 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 company. Volkswagen is bringing you a GTE." And I said, "What? No, not GTE. I don't want hybrid. I wanted only electric, so e-Golf." And then he said, "Well, Volkswagen gave me on Friday this GTE. It's standing here. I wanted to drive today and give it and bring it to you tomorrow." And then, no, wrong car. And so I won't be getting the e-Golf tomorrow, I'm guessing. So either it's a totally wrong thing, they don't have the e-Golf anymore and I won't get that. Hello, South friends, I need your help. Dominique, I need your help in a second. Remember, I have to remember that. I need your help with charging in France. So no e-Golf tomorrow. Maybe they have an e-Golf and I get it later. It would be a GTE Golf 7, and I don't want to have that car for 2 weeks. I'm sorry. That's just ugh. If I get a press car, I want it fully electric. I'm not doing that. No. And so we'll see what happens. I will find out tomorrow if I get an e-Golf, or maybe don't even have it anymore. Who knows? Yes, John, so important that you can put on your heater while charging. What are you talking about? Golf 7s. I don't know. But I wanted to go through the consumption number from the Renault Zoe because it was very interesting. As you can see, the consumption is lower than the e-up at 90 kilometers an hour. And yes, with the e-up, it was March, but it didn't had the whole climate off, no heating, no cooling, nothing. Even we're off in eco mode, and I don't know, I saved everything that I could, but I think, I can't remember, were it winter tires? I can't remember if I had winter tires on the e-up. I don't think so. I can't remember. Who cares? But this would be a big difference then. But Zoe, I had the AC on and still was under the consumption. And then at 130, the consumption is way higher. So the Zoe is very bad when you go too fast. You can see all the Ionic here 30 more, here 30 more. The E-up first 40 more, then 20 more. So that was weird. Usually it should go exponential. Yeah, I can't even say that. Forget. But here this looks like it should be, and I'm okay with the consumption, but it's just very interesting. But the temp was much lower with the E-up. Yes, the temp was lower, but I didn't use anything. So yes, the air density, I'm sure this is different, but I didn't heat or cool the car, and it was sunny on that day. It was really sunny. You need to add Id.3 first on this list. Yes, I need to, but not for a while. Yes. So, but this is an interesting thing. And best speed was with the time. You can see E-up with 90 kilometers an hour took 60 minutes. Ionic 52. Renault Zoe 54. Was it the Ionic the only one that could get to 149? No, the Ionic can drive 180. The Zoe can drive 145, and the E-up 130. Not efficiency of the batteries. That's true, but as far as I know, the only thing what you lose with a battery that's cold is capacity. I don't think that your consumption is higher in the battery. Yes, the consumption is higher when you drive in the cold because of air density, but otherwise, had no listing at 140. Oh, I didn't do the 140 test for E-up and Zoe because I did the best speed test, and the best speed was under that, and the Ionic, it was when you look at the best speed, it was going better and better. First 52 minutes, 47, 46, but in 140 it was again slower with the best speed. Best speed for everyone. I drive 60 kilometers. I charge to 50%. Drive 60 kilometers. Charge to 50% again. Then time it. And the best so far was the Ionic with 46 minutes at 130 kilometers. Top notch. And the Renault Zoe would be the best for 110, 115, something, or 120, I thought here. With AC again. AC at 21 degrees. Yeah, that was fun. What was this? Oh yeah, the range at 90 kilometers an hour. I did this. The Hyundai Ioniq had this is calculated. So I was driving down to whatever percent, had the heat on, and it was raining, and so I calculated same price as the Zoe, and no-brainer. Yes, and Ioniq is way more comfortable. God, that drive at 90 kilometers an hour with the Zoe was no fun, and my wife is complaining like crazy every time we get into the Zoe. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. What the hell is this? And to get out of the car. And, no, she doesn't like it. But Ioniq 328 kilometers of range, Zoe 430, and I think it really could do that. I mean, of course, to dead zero when the car is standing there at the Id.3 in there anyways. I should do that. No, I really try to get it to all the press costs that I'm getting, and still, ooh, people are running away. 62 people only. Oh my god. Yes, but I had 360 kilometers with the Zoe, but only to 11%, then down, and then when I to zero, and then calculated without AC, so it's really 430 kilometers at 145 and top speed, still 214 kilometers of range. I was very impressed with that. I didn't expect it. That was fun. Next thing, charging curve. Wait, that's way too big. Can't see anything. Those are the charging curves from the not major 1,000 kilometers in big battery back braking Zoe. For Id.3 news. Yeah, those were the Id.3 news with the charging curve. Now everybody's running away. No Id.3 news. So charging curve for the IDC, for the Zoe, I started at 11%, and as you can see, there's so minutes into state of charge, and it's pretty linear. When you go through the Ionic, you can see that it gradually it goes faster up in the beginning and then slowly down. Same with the E-up, it's faster in the beginning and then slowing down. So this is the opposite. It's slower here and then goes up there. And with the Zoe, it's pretty linear up, and I have to say, charging curve for E-up is awful. Yeah, that was like this. That wasn't too much fun. And oh, I'm so sorry, I haven't been able to order. And what you can see here on this graph is charging power at the state of charge. You can see it's pinned always at 125 amps till what was it, 57% or so? No, 50 whatever. I have it in the back here somehow. Where is it? 105. There, 52%. But then the voltage is so high, you're still at 44 kilowatt or so charging. So charging speed is really good up to here, which is 57%. And then it gradually goes down. And even at the end, I said this in the video when you get it. People are asked me, hey, with the Zoe you can charge AC with 22 kilowatt. Why should I charge DC? It will be slow anyways, so in the higher state of charge, maybe 60-70%, it's better. But no, the Zoe even at 97% was charging more than 22 kilowatt on DC, and that's awesome. Only then afterwards it went down, and I'm pretty sure AC charging would not charge with 22 kilowatt there either. And at 99% it still charges with 15, and then at 99 it charges for 10-15 minutes and slowly goes down till it flips to 100 and says over. We are only able to let the dealer know if we want to add any accessories like the towing hook for the bike rack. No idea if it will be factory fitted or not. No, it will not be fitted. You just get it at an extra. Maybe you get it in the car but not on the car itself. I doubt that. Yes, and let's look at what you can see in the Ionic, that it goes up, 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 and then always in steps down. And with the E-up, it goes up a bit. You can see the peak is here with 34 kilowatt, and then also going down. So that was, which would be better for the battery life, AC or DC? AC always. Not home charging, so with 2 or something kilowatt, but normal AC charging every few days is better than full power DC charging for the battery. Yes, you have to, for the Zoe, it's better to get CCS if you do long distance driving. Always think of that. If you don't do that, charge at home and fine. And it's an option. It costs, I don't know, 500 euros or something to have CCS. The car I have down there, I had the price 29,000 euros, but not buying the battery. When you buy the battery is more, and then doesn't even have the winter package. That means it doesn't even have seat heaters. What the hell? Do you think ID.1 will be able to charge about 100 kilowatt as well? I have no idea. It all depends what they're doing with the battery. If they can put a 45 kilowatt hour battery like the small Id.3 in the ID.1, then it can charge 100 kilowatt. 950 euro for CCS. Is it that much? That's true. It will be harder to sell, and it's always fun. And the charge port is amazing with those 2 buttons at the Renault Zoe. I love that. I would love to have that in the Id.3, not a thing that you have to pull out and hang somewhere. Just flip open. It's amazing. Not possible to deselect. That's great. Where was I? Oh, and then the last thing is the charge comparison. So I put in here to make it a bit bigger. That's what she said. E-up, Ionic, and Zoe in there, and you can see the how many kilowatt hours have been charged in minutes, and you can see E-up. Oh my God! Here, Ionic and Zoe are the same up to around 35 minutes, and then the Zoe charges more in that time, kilowatt hours, than the Ionic. But the Ionic is more efficient to drive, so it's not. This is not range in minutes. This is kilowatt hours in minutes. If you would do I should do this. It's true with the range they have in the or the consumption they have at 90 kilometers an hour. If I do this, and then I can do a graph with range plus put ID3 curve in it. When I get the ID3, I will do it. I have to do it myself. I don't trust other people. But that's it for news, if you want to call it news. Anyone else had news? That's just awesome. No, but like I said, news for the channel. Not getting the Polestar. They said no, I won't be getting it. E-Golf not coming tomorrow. It should come. The Zoe will be picked up tomorrow. But the e-Golf not have the wrong car for me. And then in 2 weeks, July 24th, I will get the Nissan Leaf E Plus for 2 weeks. That would be nice. News. ID1 will have about 36 kilowatt hours like e-Golf. But if it's on the same MEB platform, then a 45 kilowatt hour will fit. We seen you on the promo video for ID3. That's true. They filmed it when I was there, and they of course cut out stuff that I said because I was one of the first to drove the car, and then I got out, and then he was right in my face, and it was weird because I don't know, 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago I drove the Model 3 for the first time, and it was just, oh my god, power. And then I didn't drive any electric car for 2 weeks. Then I got into the ID.3, and the power is good, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't overwhelmed because I drove Model 3 with, I don't know, 400 horsepower, 450, and then ID.3 has half, 200. And then I was not impressed with the power, and I got out of the car, and the camera guy was there. So, how did you find the power? And it was okay. And of course they didn't show that. But then I said, what? The turning circle is amazing. It's like you're standing still and just turning, and it really feels like that. And then they kept that part. That's nice. And they showed the video on YouTube on their Volkswagen newsroom, I don't know, a month later. And then I tried to look it up again, and it was gone. So I don't know why they deleted that. No idea. And I'm only in there for a second. Other people that were there are in there the whole time. They just used other stuff. It was interesting. Yeah, it was a cute video. Oh yeah, where was I? So e-Golf not. Who else did I email? I emailed Opel again. I wanted to email Mazda for the, what car did they have? Something 30, MC30 or something. I can't remember. I wanted to ask them to get their car or to be an event or whatever, that stuff. I emailed Honda, of course, for the Honda E, 400 horsepower. Yes, the Model 3. Model 3 with long range, dual motor, has a lot of power. A lot of power. It's sometimes a bit scary. I get the chill mode. The Model 3 in chill mode is as powerful as Kona, ID.3 and stuff. It's, oh my god. And this is the standard, not performance. Not at all. ID.3 first, that has 204 horsepower. Model 3 has over 400. What is it? 300 something kilowatt, right? I think so. I think in the back 250 or so, and then in the front whatever. I have no idea. So I emailed them. Yes, Honda E, we want them to be naked as Björn was doing 1,000-kilometer drive. Yeah, I watched the end of the 1,000-kilometer drive. He's crazy. I would have never done that. And I didn't do it with the Zoe for that reason. I think the Zoe would have done it in a better time than he did it, because he did it in the winter, the Zoe test, 1,000 kilometers. But I was thinking about it, do I want to do that? And then how long does it take? And then it will take, do you know cell chemistry for ID.3? Who makes cells? Thanks. Cells makes LG cam, am I right? I don't know. I knew it somewhere. In some video I mentioned it, but no, I don't know. Any chemistry or whatever. I'm sure some nerds out there know that. Who's writing first? Who's the nerd? Who knows all of that? And I don't care. I'm sorry. Did you drive 400 horsepower ID.3 first? No. I drove a 204 horsepower ID.3 first. The normal 150 kilowatt. I drove a Tesla Model 3 with over 400 horsepower. You could tell from the 660 kilometer drive he did. You knew it would take over 16 hours. Oh, he's crazy to do that. Like I said, I was doing the 400 kilometer drive in the Renault Zoe, and I would say, I don't know, when I started complaining about my back with the seats and that it's not comfortable and it takes so long, I couldn't think of doing that for 15 hours or what the Zoe, or 14 and a half hours what the Zoe would take for that. With the Model 3 it was exciting. It was driving fast, charging, not very long. It was really stressful, but it was exciting. And with the Zoe it would be at 115, maybe 120 kilometers an hour. It would just be okay, and then charging for 40 minutes, not 10 or 15. So okay, yes. I mean, with the Model 3 I was like this, driving 180, 190, and I couldn't do anything other than drive and look a bit, but I couldn't eat, couldn't drink or anything. And then with the charging, I was trying to eat something, I had no time, and then it's already at 60%, we have to go. So this was fun and stressful. And with the Zoe, it would have been eating while driving, and then at the charger, oh my god, it takes long. So well, you have to have a lot of time first to do that, and you have to want it. Plug on Handle is amazing. Pity it's not an ID.3. I don't know if I need a 230 volt outlet in the car. It's neat for the Kia e-Niro because it's a family car and you take it for a holiday drive, and then when you're on the go, maybe you need 230 volt for something special for the kids or whatever. I don't know, PlayStation, I don't know, but in the Honda E or even in the ID.3, I think this is totally misplaced. Do you think Tesla plant in Berlin will push BMW and Mercedes to make more EVs? I think Tesla is pushing BMW and Mercedes to make more EVs. Has nothing to do with having a plant in Berlin. Who cares? So the difference between building a car in California than to Germany is that it's faster here, but the amount is the same. I don't think that people will order Model Y more because it's built in Berlin. ID.3 is good for camping. I have no idea. I guess so. I don't do camping. If you need it, then use it. That's fine. Plug in for electric chair with the Honda E plug-in car. Does that mean? Do you really mean electric chair? I hope not. Yeah, the Honda E was never anything that I was really interested in. I saw the car before, and especially fully charged, made a big deal out of it. Like it's so great looking and it's an amazing thing and woo and oh my god. And I looked at the stats and I was unimpressed and thought, why? The same with the Sonomoto Sion. I don't get it. The same with the Eagle Life, a German company that now went bankrupt and built an electric car. I was like, for what? Isn't it a range extender in the Honda E? except the wife when she does not shut up saying you took wrong turn. It's actually looking amazing. Yeah, it looks okay. I'm not doing that, but whatever. What do I do that? And the same here with parking. I don't care about the self-parking thing. I don't need that. So the whole car for me is just totally not interesting. And then when I saw the car at the Frankfurt Motor Show, I was even less impressed. Why is there so much screen and so much stuff for a car that is city car, like Björn Nilan says. Why is it a city car? Just because it's low range and doesn't charge fast and it's high consumption. So it's nice that Honda is making an EV, and it's nice that they wanted to make it, I don't know, good looking, trendy or whatever. But I don't see the point. Isn't there interest in Germany for using cars battery backup? Will ID.3 be able to connect to a house to provide power? No, it's not. It's not doing that. It doesn't have that. I know that maybe it will come later, but the ID.3 that we'll be getting, the first edition, no. So what week is it? So tomorrow is week 28. ID.3 should come in week 37. So 9 weeks. Can we do that? The side mirror don't look good in TV screens. Yeah, this is also something. The same with the e-tron. It saves almost nothing. It costs a fortune. And that they always have it in cars that don't have a lot of range. I don't get this. The e-tron is really not efficient, and the Honda E seems to not be very efficient. And then they put some weird mirrors with screens on there. When a Model 3 that is really efficient and then have a little more efficiency, I can understand that. But with this, 9 weeks, bring it on! Yeah, that would be so cool, huh? 9 weeks, we can do that. But that also means that summer is over. So it's always, yeah, ID.3, summer is over. Well, let's look at the ID.3 and be happy, huh? It's nice. ID.3 first, good as family car 4. Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure you have enough space in the ID.3. That's the only problem you have in the ID.3 is when you have 4 people in the car and you bring luggage for 4 people to go to 2-week holidays. Then it's the trunk may be too small for you. This is what I can see. This is where Kia e-Niro is better, or an e-tron or something like this, or the EQC Mercedes. That's just way more space in the trunk. But for normal people, I call myself a normal people, for me it's way enough space. For me the Zoe is enough space. The trunk in the Zoe was great. I could fit so much stuff in there. It was awesome. The back seats are horrible for people, but I don't have people in the back seats. Just 2 dogs, so it was fine for me. And the front, the space was fine. The doors are weird. It's just they open extremely far, so you can open them halfway and then they stop. And then you can open it the full way and then they stop. When they are the full way, it's so hard to reach and get them back. So happy we're allowed to order ID.3 now. I pre-ordered it because my dad couldn't for some reason, so I would have had to lease it. Now my dad can order it via the company. That's good. I thought all you Germans went on nudist holidays. Why do you need lots of luggage? Ha ha ha. Some do, but not all of them. This is what we know for nudist holidays. You still bring a lot of stuff where to lay on, and oh my god. Maybe you could get a kid's pedal car the shape of the ID.3. You can get Tesla kid's car for 650 pounds. Maybe somebody will make an ID.3 as a sit-in car. It's very possible, as a kid's car. Somebody will always do something. Same with the Cybertruck. Everybody's building something. But yes. So with, what did I say? Yeah, the Zoe with space was totally fine. It's just the seats. The driving in the Zoe is fun. So even today I was not, I don't know, 30 kilometers away, but passing cars the whole time. They were doing 95. What the hell? Boom! And the 135 horsepower in that car, electric, feels great. The same with the Ioniq, with the new Ioniq with the 100 kilowatt. It feels great. It's fun. You can pass cars. You can accelerate from a standstill. It's a bit weak, but who needs that? I think I even like that you never have to worry about losing traction. So I'm fun with that. Have you tested ID.4 too? Is ID.4 shape car popular in Germany? Well, ID.4 shape car is a SUV, and that's popular everywhere in Europe. Have you tested ID.4? No, there was a prototype test or showing to journalists was planned for March, but I wasn't invited. I wasn't. Well, Volkswagen said I'm not big enough to be invited. I'm too small as a YouTube channel, so fully charged and whatever was invited. But then because of the pandemic, it didn't happen. No ID.4 test drive. The same that Fully Charged did in January of last year, 2018, when they did it with the ID.3. Back then still called Neo. Yes, that was a long time ago, huh? I mean, think of it. When did we order the pre-booked? That was 12, 13, 14 months ago. My God, a long time. Until we seen the car. A long time to get the car. Hope the good ID community continues as people start getting their cars, sharing experience and content. They will do that, of course, especially the people in the Movers Club. Mover. I would say movers. Like I'm moving something. No, what you are moving. So in the Mover Club, you get your package where you get your charging, the WeCharge card or plug and charge, whatever, fuel and charge. I forgot what the name is. It says it different on the contract. Who cares? And then you get an account at the special site that only you can go to, or the people that are on the Mover Club, and then you can share experience. So I don't know, the app is not working, the ID.3 that has a weird bug here, and have you, when I drive like this happens, and I don't know. So this is a great thing for Volkswagen to know, okay, something's wrong, but people are not complaining. They know. I think that the people that are getting the first in September know that they're getting an unfinished car, and if stuff doesn't work perfectly, they are okay as long as they have the car already, and then they're happy that they can share their experience, and then Volkswagen with an update can fix that. And I like that. Best beat sound system not available in Max. Yeah, we know that. That's been around for a long time. And I don't get what's so special about Beats. Who cares? As long as it sounds good. I don't care who builds it. I think that Volkswagen has other brands that can make a good sound system. I'm pretty sure that the normal ID.3 will have a good sound system. If you want perfect sound in a car, I think this is a different car. Then you have to get a Rolls Royce or something. I don't know. How does drivetrain and battery warranty ID.3 compare with e-Golf? I don't know about the whole e-Golf thing. Drivetrain in ID.3, I don't think there's a special warranty. Not like with Tesla. But battery has 8 years, 160,000 kilometers. Yeah, the 2 additional speakers you will still get in Max, but just not Beats. What, you don't get the subwoofer? So you want to say that Max and Plus now has the exact same sound system? I thought Max still gets a different sound system, more speakers. Somebody said that here, that the Plus gets 4 speakers and Max gets 5 plus 1 or something. Or was it 6 plus 1? So the subwoofer? I don't know. But there should be more stuff. Where's my Facebook? Maybe there's something new going on that we can look at. Get up this way. Who cares? 2 extra speakers plus up as far as I know. I have no idea. Yes, somebody got the thing. What's this? My dealer. Oh yeah, this was cute. Has anyone already has an official delivery? My dealer told me today that my ID.3 will be delivered on August 26th to my dealer. Most likely it's just an estimated date. I think so too. When Volkswagen says they will deliver in the second week of September, I don't think that you are getting yours in August 26th, and it's exactly that date. I think Volkswagen will start will update, I don't know, start updating in August, mid-August, the latest software, and then just update more and more cars and then deliver them. And I'm just working on it like crazy to be one of the first to get that car. But I don't know if it's possible. I have Beats in my Up GTI. It makes big difference between standard audio, but I don't know standard audio in Up. It's really shit. Yeah, but is it upbeat because of Beats, or can it be a different company as well? I will look at the possibility of getting retrofitted amplifier and sub. Oh my god. August, please. No. July 6th would be awesome. It would be really awesome. Yeah. Still have no news about the ID charger. I haven't heard nothing. That I know that the normal ID charger is being delivered right now, so the one that can just charge, and the one that needs software for to communicate. So you have an app, and then can see how many kilowatt hours have been charged this night, and at what speed. And maybe have a charging curve. I don't know if it will work, but start stop wherever you are, and so the Connect, and then the Pro has even a special kilowatt hour reading. So if you want to use the charger to for other cars to charge and then bill them, and then it has to be exactly the kilowatt hours, something like this. But the software is not done, and that's why those will be shipped shortly before the first ID.3s will come. So mid-August, something like this. And I still don't know if I will get one. So I'm in talk with Volkswagen that maybe they give me the Pro version, and I can just test it. So I will get it installed, and then I can test it, make a video about it, what it can do, but no idea how it will all work. If I don't get that one, then I will wait and see if I really need it, because it's a lot of money. I mean, the charger itself is 400 euros. I have to dig a 40-meter long hole to get the cable down. The cable install costs 400 euros. And then, yeah, great. But just so 600 meters from here is an AC charger with 22 kilowatt that charged the Zoe there. So, yeah, I would love to have 11 kilowatt in the garage. And it would be nice at some point. Ooh, I have 30%, and tomorrow I want to go to a road trip. Just plug it in and have 11 kilowatt, and then it's full in 4 or 5 hours. But I can also drive there and just walk back, and in the morning it's full, but it's not in your garage. So this, yes, it's a hassle, but it's a hassle that costs less than this. So I'm not sure yet. It all depends. If Volkswagen says, here is your charger, go try it. Then I think about it and then let it installed or whatever. But otherwise, I don't know yet. And I think that the Pro is a bit expensive. What is the most expensive one? Like 899 euros. I mean, this is the normal price for 11 or 22 kilowatt charger that I've seen. But Darren, hello. So late. Put a charger in already. It costs over 2,000 euro. Crazy expensive, but that's my apartment building. Yeah. How is it possible that features are changing while the cars are already built? Are they even changing cars who are ready, or is it the marketing department just making stuff up? I find this weird. Why is it weird? Your phone does do different stuff today when you get an update than tomorrow. The hardware of the car is done, but features, software features, will be updated later. So right now in September, when you get your car ID.3, it will be missing App Connect, so Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and that other one. Help me, something with M. Who cares? Never used it. And what else is? And then if you have the Max, then the upper head-up display. I must go. The football game starts now. See you. See you. Yeah, you've missed the chair video. I've showed the chair video. I'm at 10,000 subscribers. It's over. Where was I? Domestic outlet charger very slow. 3.7 kilowatt. No, domestic is 2.3. 3.7 would be a special 16 amp plug. A normal household plug can utilize 16 amps with 230 volt, but not for a long time, only peak for a long time. The maximum is 12 or 13 amp, but the chargers are usually put down to 10 amps, so we get 2.3 kilowatts to the home chargers. And for me, that's enough. The problem is that's charging with AC only 2.3 kilowatts, so every day is not good for the battery, because you charge every day. You move the electrons in the battery every day. If you have 11 kilowatt and you let it go down to 10%, I don't know, in 4 or 5 days, and then do that, I'm going to lose. Don't bother with the football. That's good. And then, of course, it's better for the battery. But I'm pretty sure I've seen it with the Zoe the last 2 weeks, and I'm pretty sure we'll do it with the Id.3 too. So twice a week I'm going to, as you have seen my post, Aldi grocery store, Aldi Süd, and they have a free charger DC, and I'm starting work. It's around 7:30, and the grocery store opens at 7, and I'm always there and charge for 30 minutes. And if I can charge 30 minutes with 45 kilowatt or something, that means 20 kilowatt hours into the battery, which in the Id.3 is, help me, 30% or so, 35. I think that's good. All the Aldi chargers free. If there is a charger at the Aldi, it's for free. And it's also solar panels on the roof, so if it's sunny, it's the solar panels are giving you the power. If it's not sunny, they're getting it from the grid. I don't know if they have renewable energy. I don't know. I emailed VW about the Mode 2 16A cable. They said they're working on a solution, probably to sell the 32 amp cable. Really? No idea. It says on my Volkswagen site that it will have the home charger and a 60 amp cable. And 3-phase 16 amp, isn't that 11 kilowatt? Isn't that all you need? Am I wrong? No, I mean the hardware is changing. Sound system, subwoofer, with and without heat pump. Heat pump it's all about the version. In Germany, heat pump is a production. This is not something new. They just didn't tell the people. Same with the sound system. They started, I'm pretty sure, not in production. They said, maybe we should use a different sound system. I really doubt that. If only 15 kilometers per day, do not need to charge every day. Yes, you don't need, but if you have only a 2.3 kilowatt charger, that also means you don't charge. You need 10 hours for the same as what I just said, a DC for half an hour. And I don't know if you drive that, if you need that. What if, let's say I drive 50 kilometers a day, like I really do. That's pretty good. And if I drive the whole week, 250 kilometers, and I drive a bit faster, I'm not going it slow, so I'm pretty sure battery at the Id.3 will be down to 15-20%. And then next day I want to take a long drive and I want to charge the 85%. 85% in the Id.3 is 50, a little less, 45. And it means I would have to charge 20 hours, and I can't do that. So this is the time where you have to go somewhere else. Only if 7 kilowatt in UK, that's true. Battery maintenance document is out for Id.3. What do you need a maintenance for the battery? Okay, I have the whole, warranty on it. I don't need maintenance. Hello from Alberta. Hi, I'm going to Venice in September, trying to get free charging as much as possible. I'm a cheapskate. Yeah, I know the feeling. In Italy, the charging infrastructure is not that great. I've seen that. I wanted to go just to the ocean, and I've seen there are chargers, but you need a special card from Italy. In Italy, you cannot do it. Slow charge is better. So I'm saying the same thing with Italy first. I looked at Italy charging, and it wasn't that good. The Ionity there in Venice is still not done. Am I right? Or did I? They were starting the Ionity charger there, I don't know, a year ago? Such a long time, Venice, and still. The document tells you how you should charge the battery to keep it performing. Trying to have the cars, plenty of superchargers in Italy. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I totally forgot. Yeah, you don't. But then no cheapskate. Yeah, it's true. You are right, but in Ireland there is no three-phase in the home, so you need the 32 amp cable to get 74 kilowatt. I thought slow charge is better. DC charge, fast charging where the battery gets hot is bad, but extremely slow charging is also not good. Plenty of soup area. Document tell you. Can you post a link to this document? I will send it to you. Is it in the Facebook? Just post it in the Facebook group, and I look it up, and then we can all look at it. How about that? That would be awesome. Nothing there. I'm not on Facebook. That's okay. Then not. Slow charger 2.7 kilowatt between 30 and 80% is no good. It's not good once a week. No, once a week it's fine, but can you do it? It all depends what you need. And it all depends how long you have the car. So I will have the Id.3 for 3 years. So I'm honest. If the battery after that has a bit of degradation because I charged wrong, I don't care, because I want to really use the car and do millions of tests, and I will do, like Björn Nieland with his Teslas, I will do a lot of DC fast charging. I will do long trips and stuff, and so for me that's all different. But it all depends how you drive, how it's all working. I just know that fast DC charging is not good for the battery, and extremely slow AC charging is not good. If the Id.3 charging curve is correct, you can add the following range, WDP range per 10 minutes charging, 110 to 80 kilometers at a 100 kilowatt charger, 50 kilowatt at 50 kilowatt charger, 11 kilowatt. For 10 minutes. In 10 minutes I can charge 110 to 80 kilometers. What they said 290 in 30 minutes at the 100 kilowatt charger. No? Me too, first year. Free for 12 months or 600 euros. That's true. So other countries have the same thing now? 12 months, 2000 kilowatt hours or 600 euros, whatever comes first. That's good. Yeah, it's hot in here. 25 degrees, it was so hot today. I'm totally red, huh? Yeah. How many people do we have in our Facebook group now? How do I see that? No, starting page. 1268. That's cool. I like that. So much news at the Facebook group that I get that I didn't know before. It's a lot of fun to find out stuff that you didn't know before. Not many likes. What? Not many likes? Well, we can change that. 66 people here. Let's go to I don't have the video on me. I don't see likes. I do not see the world in likes. Where are we? YouTube studio? No. Help me. Let's talk TV. Latest one here. Yeah, advertising. 30 likes. I like it too. 31. Yeah, it's me. Okay. Now, we as last week, it doesn't matter if I have likes or not. It's fine. We have 66 people here. In my screen, it says 67. I don't know why. It's different. Everybody who's watching now, even if you're just listening, come on, like. I want to see that number going up. 33 at the moment. It should be at least at 67. 34. Come on. It's fun. Just press the thing. It doesn't matter. It's just nice to see that stuff is happening when I say something. It's really, it doesn't matter. If you don't want to, it's fine. I sent the doc. Perhaps you can add it to Facebook. Let's see. Email. That's not you. There it is. What for? All safe. Where is it? For pictures. Maintenance will go far. Oh, that's cute. That's totally cute. How do I do full screen here? Full screen. Let's go through the thing. Oh, I didn't see. How many likes now? 42. Thank you. That's all I need. How do you think the lack of heat pump will impact the range in low temperature? E-Golf with no pump gets 50 kilometers. Yeah, it will have a good impact, I'm pretty sure. And even Volkswagen had a curve where they showed a difference between heat pump temperature and range. It was somewhere. Did you already discuss about Id.3 first delivery time? Finland seems to be already week 34. What's week 34? Mid of August. I really doubt that. Sorry if you did talk about this already, just joined. Some people are saying this, some dealers are saying it, Volkswagen is not saying. Volkswagen clearly said delivery starts in September, and I really don't think they will make it earlier. They want to pack as much updates into the cars as possible, and I think they will start updating soon the cars and then starting spreading them out, delivering them. And I hope, it's totally mean, I hope that of course the dealers or the pickup places like Dresden, you can pick up the car at a dealer, or in Wolfsburg or in Dresden at the transparent factory. I hope that those places that are close to the factory get cars first, you pick them up, and then cars that have to be transported to Norway or I don't know take longer. Totally mean. Unless they do it differently, they spread out the cars first, update them there, which I doubt. It will cost way too much to get all that infrastructure there. But I don't know. I'm curious how the range difference will be in low temperature between Id.3 and Kona with heat pump. I mean, Kona has more range at all, and then with heat pump in the winter even more. Nobody wants to take care about the battery. It's the car's manufacturer's job to eliminate mistakes from the owner. I don't think so. I really don't think so. When you have a phone and you break the glass, it's still your mistake, and it's the same with the battery. If you charge it always at 100% and leave it at 100%, and again, if you do everything wrong with the battery, it doesn't mean that in 2 years it's dead. It just means it won't last 20 years. And it would be nice if a battery that has so much so many components in there and has to be recycled and everything, it would be nice if it would hold pretty long. Let's look at the pictures that EV Journey just sent me. There we have it. I get me out of the picture. You don't need to see me. Let's read. Good maintenance means that you will go far. Lithium-ion batteries, like everything else in the world, are subject to a natural process of aging and wear. The correct use of the battery, however, contributes substantially to the maintenance of its condition and thus of its capacity. For this reason, we have collected a set of useful maintenance tips for your electric car's high-voltage battery. In this way, you can ensure that your car maintains not only its range, but also its long-term value. Look at that, isn't that nice? Go to the next page. 3 golden rules for greater autonomy. It is relatively easy to maintain your high-voltage battery. If you follow these 3 golden rules, then you have already done the most important thing to maintain the high range of your car. Please do not load your car on average with more than 80% of its capacity when using it over short distances. That's a great tip, like I always said. Do not charge to 100%. Renault Zoe down there doesn't have a charge limit. I want to see myself. I make myself. There's nothing in the corner anyways. Renault Zoe that I have in the garage down there doesn't have charge limit. When I plug it in, it charges to 100% unless I stop charging by myself. The charge manager you see in the screen looked different in the manual where I looked at I had access to, so this looks different. So if you have to do same with Tesla, if you do a long trip in an hour, you can charge, or tomorrow you can charge the car to 100%. That's fine. But don't charge it to 100% and let it stay there, and then do the same thing again tomorrow, and so on and so on. Nothing about the rapid charge in these 3 golden rules. It should say too, the battery should never get too hot with DC charging, because you're putting 100 kilowatt, which is a lot of power in there. It's always better to charge a bit slower, but we'll see that. If the car is not used for more than 12 hours, it must be loaded between 30 and 80% of its capacity. I think that's a bit, I don't know. No, the normal, by the way, ID chargers, delivery time is 2 weeks. ID charger, the normal one, is being built and sent out right now. The Pro and the Connect will be till August, before the Id.3 comes. Yeah, with 30 to 80%, so when you don't drive for 12 hours, so you do that every day. I have no problem with having the battery at 20% overnight. I think 20% is not very low. Not at 1%, yes, but otherwise. A lot will only have the car for 3 years, so it will really matter about. So will it really matter about the battery? Well, maybe in after the when we get the Id.3, after you want to get rid of the car, so sell it, not like we do leasing, or I could be wrong. Maybe the leasing company looks at the battery and sees, hey, you have 10% degradation. That's not usual. We deduct money from you. Maybe they do that. I don't know. And 3, to fully charge your car 100%, use a charge time I can never say that. Gauge found in the charge manager, and then start immediately after the car is charged. So what it means is exactly what the e-up did and the Zoe cannot do. You set a time, okay, tomorrow at 8 a.m. I want the car at 100% because then I go on a trip, and then it will not, when you plug it in, it will not start charging right away. It will wait till it knows, okay, I have to start charging at 2 a.m. Then I'm done at 6 a.m. And then these leasing companies always find ways to take more money. That's true, that's their job. Make your life easier with the Charge Manager. We recommend that you use the Smart Charging Manager of the new Id.3 to ensure that the car has an optimal level of charging before starting a journey. Whether you want to set charging limits, charging locations, or choose between immediate or delayed charging, simply use via the infotainment. Touchpad makes management of the high voltage battery particularly simple. That's great. Different types of loading. There's one factor that is particularly important for the loading procedure: your type of driving. The way you use your electric car, daily on short journeys or long journeys on the motorway, will influence the optimal charge limit, time and intensity. Settings in the Upload Manager. Short distance, commuting to work, for shopping, not much autonomy is needed. Long distance, planned vacation trips, long distance motorway trips, needs more autonomy. Maximum upload limit, then they call it upload. That's nice. Avoid discharge to the maximum. Minimum load 20 to 40% in the winter. Find it a bit extreme. 40% overnight in the winter, that's a lot. Really a lot. Charging type. The reduced for alternate current charging overnight. Be increased with AC charging in a short period of time. And then long distance, the reduced alternate be increased. Same. Fast loading. Avoid daily charging by direct current. Here it is with the DC charging. Use DC charging for long distance travel. So, but daily, that's it, right? No, another one. This is guaranteed warranty and life cycle. The life cycle and performance of a lithium-ion battery also depends on other external factors such as room temperature. Within the scope of the guarantee and the definite condition, Volkswagen guarantees you that the customer who buys a new battery electric vehicle car with an electric motor, that the capacity of the battery of this car will not decrease below 70% for 8 years or up to 160,000 kilometers, whichever comes first, as long as the car is driven correctly. How you do that? The car is driven correctly. This gives you security for the future and shows the degree of importance that we attach to the mobility of the future. Battery protection systematically. We have equipped your car with 2 safety reserves in the form of emergency reserves in order to prevent unwanted overcharging, which can cause damage or the complete discharge of your battery. In this way, your car can access energy in exceptional situations, and despite not having access to full energy capacity, we can ensure that your high voltage battery remains undamaged. So a buffer on the top and on the bottom, like most other EVs. But it's nice. Overload protection is 4%. Protection against total discharge is 6%. So 10% loss, but this is from the 62 kilowatt hour battery. But that means when they're 10% off, that will mean 56 net capacity. And Volkswagen says net capacity is 58. That means it should have 65 kilowatt hours gross capacity. Am I right here with my... That's it? Yeah, that's it. And that's interesting. Thanks for sending that, Marcus. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. As always. That's fine. People were saying something. Ooh. I saw an Id.3 video today where you can see the possible range map in a navigation system. I'm glad that this feature from the Eagle found its way to the Id.3 now. I hope for user-defined POA also. I know this range map thing and that most EVs have that, and I think that's, I don't know, mostly it's crap. It just looks at the range you have right now, sees 300 kilometers and just puts a ring around you with 300 kilometers. And maybe they do it with not totally circular, but I don't think that it is looking at, okay, you're going highway, that means you have less range. You're going uphill, that means less range. I don't think it will do that. But again, I don't need that. I do that myself. Maybe it would have been better doing a video to explain, as words can be looked at in more than one way or not understood. Did I do something wrong? Are you complaining about me? Crying? You read all this book and the person will fall asleep. Well, maybe these tips are scary. All companies has the same 70% limit. Indeed, range map in eGolf is nice and smart, not just a circle, but takes rows into consideration. They cannot count. You're welcome. Stuhl is not here. By the way, Jill, if I ever am in a car with Piano Black, I will think of you and mention you. Oh, so do that. How many likes do we have now? 46! We have 67 people here, only 46 likes. What the hell? Hey, you 21 people there. Like it now. Ooh, now less. Unlike. I got an unlike. No, 22 people. They didn't like what I was saying. It's okay. It's fine. How is everybody? Everybody cool? I was all about the manual, not you. Oh, yeah, that was hard. The manual was hard. 2 hours of manual. 47 likes. Woo, 48. Come on. Yeah, I'm crazy. I know that. 23 people have fallen asleep. Yeah, as always. 1 dislike now. Who's trolling me? Yeah, it's nice. Go troll me. It's fine. I might have a special surprise for you guys, but I don't know yet if it will happen. I said it 2 weeks ago too. I will find out. Well, I don't even know if I will find out this week. I just know I can contact a person again this week, and maybe something can happen, but I don't know if even and if even when. So it's very if it would work and the way that I would want it to work, then it would be awesome and you would be very happy, but I don't know yet. Yes, we heard the man and fell asleep like watching 2001 movie. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Wolpertinger 42. That's a cute name. Who's from Bavaria? Wolpertinger, Grüte, fix. Yeah, cute. I used the range mode solely for selecting next chargers in range. Was working really great for me. Filter chargers as POEs from going electric placed into range map. Subsidies in Illinois started 1st of July. By the end of the day, the government announced half of the pot prepared for new cars was gone. Did you try the AR Id.3 app? A bit sad that it's not available in Romania App Store. Don't know why. Yes, I tried it. Yeah, so you see the Id.3 on your desk. and you can change the rims for first, plus, and you can drive in your car and then see how the ID.3 will behave. But someone drove with his Ioniq. Not funny. I'm not funny at all. Tesla have started adding third-party chargers to the map. That's great, unless it gets too much. If you can select what you want, so if Tesla or anyone else can integrate Charge Map, the site Charge Map, and then you can select what chargers you want, so Type 2, DC, and what speed, then this would be awesome. This is the future. You can see inside. For those that never saw it, maybe it's nice. You can see inside. Really? I didn't know that. But I've been there. I've said in a few ID.3s, I drove one. I'm okay with it. I'm happy. That's why I bought it, ordered it. 50 people liked. The dislike is gone. Who was that? Who was the dislike? Put it back. No, it was a joke. No, it's fine. Yeah, someone said that the videos that have the most dislikes was the ones that were watched the most. I should be in Seoul tonight. The trip got cancelled. In Seoul? That's why you dislike. Yeah, the dislike is back. Should check out charge price. Is it a different site? It would be better on maps just to include charger that everyone can use and open 24/7. Which is nice. Hi UK Techie just joined. Hello. Stool you mean? No, Seoul. I think he's going somewhere. I hope they bring the 77 kilowatt hour battery soon. Until then, I drive my Ioniq. The 77 kilowatt will be a while. I don't even know it will come next year. If the ID.4 will come, then ID.3 will come too with it. Then it will all work. Still only 50 people. If you tried a better route planner, you can add ID.3 to the settings and pick your country. Try this for chargers in France. Yeah, again, the problem is, come on everyone, dislike. Darren is right. Dislike. Hate that guy. A better route planner shows you chargers that are there, but I was on Charge Map, and the Charge Map, it says that that a lot of chargers on the charge route, whatever they call it in France, don't work because they had many chargers throughout France, and then 1 or 2 didn't work, and then they shut down all of them. And so now the main highways don't have DC charging, 50, so triple chargers anymore. Only the AC charger works. And that's what I wanted to ask. Who's from France here? What chargers still work? Let's go to Ionity again. I wanna know that. Where's my Ionity page? There it is. So what I'm looking for is, so in Germany there are so many. It doesn't show it here because it's not Ionity. But here in Saarbrücken, I have 100 or 300 kilowatt, and 4 of them from EMBW, I think, or 2. I can't remember, but high power charger here. And then I want to go the A4 here to Rem. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but this is 255 kilometers. It's a long way. I would love to charge in between, and there are a lot of, so 3-4 DC chargers, but Charge Map says they don't work. Then I was at different charging sites and they say they do work. So I want to know, does it work or does it not work? Can anyone tell me that if there are on this route DC chargers 50 kilowatt or even more that work? And the other route would be from the Paris airport to Charles de Gaulle to A13 to Caen, I think. Corridor charger, this was the one. And here again, there would be the 50 kilowatt triple chargers, the corridor, and they're also off. And I need a charger here too, because from the airport to there is 260 kilometers. And here at the airport is a 50 kilowatt charger, and we'll have to charge there. I don't even know if I take the trip, but still. I just wanted to ask if it's possible to do that. Does anyone from France out there know that? Did you get the news from the Wolfsburger Allgemeine that after the next version that will be sold are 8 variants, seems not further configurable, produced in the fast lane? I think what they're doing with the Id.3, and I think next move already showed that right now, what do we have? We have outside, so we have trim, outside color, interior color. Am I right? That was it. We have 3 options, and then later they will add battery size, or maybe not in the beginning, just 50 kilowatt, and then pro power or not, so 150 kilowatt, 110, and then color, then rim, and then feature packages. And they even showed that. I saw a PDF with the feature packages. It will be, I don't know, navigation package 1, which has this, and navigation package pro has this. Same with comfort, and there will be 4 or 5 packages that you can choose which one, and then that's it. If there will ever be Id.3 that you can freely configure, I don't know, maybe not. It's possible that they don't want that. It's very, very possible that you can never say Id.3, I want everything, but not this that's included in this package or whatever. Or I only want the head-up display. I don't think they will do that. Try the mobile app for friends. Okay. Charge price, give you price of all different cards for every single charge. That's pretty impressive, but still fairly unknown. Oh, charge price. Does it have a site too, or only a web? So an app, not web. Idiot. Can't speak. Charge price. Charge price app. Let's get started. Oh my god, Tesla Model 3? No! Can I choose? Yes, Volkswagen. Ooh, let's do it together. The location? No, don't allow. Let's do that together. This is charge price. So, let's put in our Id.3. I guess this would be standard range. Guessing. Tariffs without monthly fees only. Show exclusive provider custom tariffs. I guess so. Only show my tariffs. Oh, I do that. And then I can change. Fast chargers only. Yes. No. Open station only. Also not. Manage my tariffs. I have. Charging fuel. We will have that. My god. E-charge. I had once, but I think. Mango. What is this? Only for provider customers. If you... No, I have no idea what that is. ELA... Where's EMBW? Doesn't have it. Get charge. Lebenslaufkerden? Linz, okay. Ladekarte. I don't know this. New motion, of course. And plug surfing. DE. Plug surfing, not normal. Okay. When we're done, where do I press? Okay. Okay, and okay. Let's check out Ionity. What it says for Ionity. This is my typical Ionity charger. The location is perfect. What does it say? Charging fuel would be the cheapest. Session fee, $8.40. Charging fuel still has a session fee. Oh wait, and you have to put, of course, your charge. So I charge from 10% to, what did we say, 70 something. Let's do 70. I will have to read this. They should have a charger in Metz. Good for you for me going south. There's currently no charger in between Dutch-Belgian border until approximately 400 kilometers. Woo. Try the Mobif app for friends. And then in German, please, in English, you can do that. How did you use your registration code in your order? So you mean how I got the car in my Volkswagen login? You mean that? Reply, please. Get charged 30-50. Look at that. But where's plug surfing and new motion? They also have the same price. Huh. You have if you have a fin, then you can add the car. What fin do you have in a number back in the end? 10,000 something? No, don't tell us. It was a joke. Yes, English, please. So he's saying he ordered the car, and he has a fin, but he cannot see the car on the Volkswagen page, and it should work. When you go into Volkswagen, you log in, and then you said add car, and then you should put in your VIN, and then you should add the car. If the VIN doesn't work, you can get the commission number from the dealership. Commission number is 2020, then the number you get from your dealer, which is 2 letters and then 4 or 6 numbers, I forgot, and then you get the car. It's only a sketch, no picture. Really? I have a picture? Haha. Oh god, I'm so mean. But let's look at the charge and fuel has 840. Me again with the app. Forgot to mention, just want to let everybody here know that you can get a glimpse of the AR head feature. Head-up display, what it can show and look like from the driver's seat. Boo! Yeah, no, but I'm confused. Well, picture doesn't matter. You should be happy that you have a VIN. For me, it shows the car, and it says it's a 2020 car, Id.3 Pro Performance, but it doesn't show a VIN. And somebody said that means it's not built, but I don't think so, because it's just different with the Id.3. It's not built for you. They pre-build everything, and then they just have to, okay, there's a plus in white that he ordered, that's his. And then they have to put your name on this car, and then you have your VIN. So I think it's different. What does it say? 38 kilowatt hours, average 98 kilowatts of charging, 23 minutes. I doubt that. Not very accurate, that thing, but it's still a good idea that you can see the price of the charging. But I don't get why it shows get charged, which is extremely expensive, but it doesn't show plug surfing and new motion that I put in as well. I have just looked at the app for UK. There's a few charge stations, some that I know been around for years, not listed. Huh. Cool. But that is cute. Oh, let's look at the home charger in... Where is it? Ruderting, this one. It's also 150, yeah, 300 kilowatt charger. And what does it say? Plug surfing, 264, 7 cents per kilowatt hour. That's not true. That's so not true. Let's go into plug surfing and look that up. That's so not true. We'll have to look that up. Plug surfing, look at the phone at the app. Where is it? The thing, there it is. And it says it's 84 cents per kilowatt hours. At the 50 kilowatt charger, you don't even see the 300 kilowatt charger. Why not? Volkswagen Id.3 charge. Maybe I have to put everything away. Like this. Still not more. 350, that's true. 50 kilowatt, 50. Type 2, 50. I even have €1.21 per kilowatt hour. That's the most expensive. So this 7 cents per kilowatt hour, it's not right. Damn it. So the whole site is for free if you cannot trust it. Damn it. Let's look at the other one. This is my free Aldi charger. It should say free. It doesn't say a price. Perfect. And where's the other charger that I use sometimes charge? What does it say? Yeah, 50 kilowatt charger. 840 again. Session fee. And then per kilowatt hour, 34 cents with new motion, 35. 39. Plug surfing, 63. It's too bad, not reliable on site. And yeah, that's a bit... Ruderting was there a few weeks ago. I was there 2 days ago. Thursday, I charged at the hypercharger with the Zoe at the hypercharger with 30 kilowatt. Woo! A charger that can charge 300 or 400, 350 kilowatt. Oh my god. Yeah, but this price is then. Let's check the price then. If this is true, what does it say? New motion 34 cents. Let's see if this is true. Shell recharge is it called now? Let's go to that charger e-corsa. Come on, there it is. Huh? Yeah, there it is. 50 kilowatt, not Cheramo. Where is it? 50 kilowatt. Yes, it's 58 cents, and here it says it's 34. What's wrong with this picture? No, that's wrong. Mango is easy because Mango is 35 cents for all DC charging. Doesn't matter what. That's I don't know. My Ionic charge twice as fast on the hypercharger. True. Let's look at what did I want to say? Get charge. Let's look at get charge at this charger. It's here. It says 39 cents. Let's see if this is correct. There it is. Just only type 2. No, doesn't. Thing 2. What does type? I have to log in. Yeah, the new login at the new get charge doesn't work. Yet they have to send me something because the telecom is not doing it. When was it? Was it the price? TV shows. Yeah, that's true. Let's look at New Motion again. New Motion has 34 cents. Not New Motion. Plug surfing. See if this is correct. There's the charger. And it costs 63 cents. Here it says it. Can you read? Here, combo, 63 cents per kilowatt hour. And here on the page, it says plug serving 63. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, something was right. But the one before was wrong. That wasn't true. Oh, let's look at the one that I charged in the Czech Republic that was so amazingly cheap with plug surfing. Where was they? It was on the way to Prague. Where was that? I went from here, from up here. Yeah, it should be this. And plug serving 2 cents per kilowatt hour because it's time. That's true. That's awesome. Look at that. You can fully charge the Id.3 from 0 to 100% for €1.36 in the Czech Republic. Let's do that. Oh god, 64 kilowatt hours. I don't think I would charge 64. Well, maybe with loss. Huh. Oh no. It's cool to show it that way. Ah, wrong button. Recommendation for the chargers or 1 Mobil EMBW with the field loader tariff. You can get that for free when you are 80. Yeah, I have EMBW, but I cannot find it in the manage my tariffs. Where's the EMBW? Is it 80 ADAC? And ADAC has 39 cents. Manga is still 35. Well, field loader tariff, so if you charge a lot, that means you pay a fee. Non-charge price in Ireland. Really? That's stupid. Yes, it does. Mango, 40 cents per kilowatt hour. Get charged 79 cents per kilowatt hour. It works, but I really want to add my EMBW. That would be amazing. Where can I find that? Would be on the No, not there. How else can you call that? Not in my app store here. This is a website, not app. I don't know. Why does it look like the stream is totally horrible quality right now? It shows it in my window like that. Any news from the first From none, first ID3 available. No, they will start the chart, the opening the books to Einsmobil, E-Mobil. This is EMBW. Where was it? You can't even find that. But this E-Mobil, E-Charge ADAC. Is it this one? I should search for EMBW, huh? There's it, standard. But it's not standard. It's the ADAC. Arak. So is it this? Is it e-charge ADAC? This. There's e-charge. Which one is it? I think it's e-charge. Let's check it again. Let's check. Oh, can I even use it here? No, you can't use it here. Where is my home? Ionity charger. There it is. What does it say? Charge fuel. Why doesn't it show the other ones? Oh, EMBW doesn't use Ionity anymore. That's true. But when you do this, then still don't have it. Why don't I have it? Did it not click? Oh, it's not clicked. Why not? I have to press OK. 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 How about now? Ionity can't work fast. There it is. 39 cents. That's true. Now look at the routing. There I was. And it says each of 39 cents still. Yeah, it's 15 euros to charge the car with the best it's charging fuel, 22 kilowatts session fee. Huh. Plug serving is just so wrong with the 7 cent. How do I find that out? Plug serving, I can go to the charger and it shows me many chargers, but it never shows the 300 kilowatt charger. So I wouldn't even know. Maybe on the plug serving website. Let's try that. Plug serving. Go to login. Don't need to see that. What is happening? Go away. Show me the map. Card map. Oh, not this. I want type 2. And apply. And that type 2. TCS. Apply. And you can see that again. Go to. Go think. A lot to think, huh? It should be this one here. No. Here one. Luxor. Routing. That's the one. Ooh, they have more. Yeah, they only show one thing here. And if I go in there, yeah, it says it. 84 cent. That's 50. 3 times 50 kilowatt. Where is the 300 kilowatt one? But still, it's not 7 cent as the other software says. Wrong. But cute idea. I mean, of course, I can see that it's a problem to get it right all the time. Because I didn't know that it shows you some IE hard functions sitting in the car in the app. Ooh, cool. My dealer rang me not knowing that I was a pre-book. I seemed to think it was March before they could get an any ID3. Cheers, Ian. Might be better for me actually. Cool. Mobility Plus? Huh. The fin ends with 78. I don't think you can do anything with the fin anyways. You can add it to your Volkswagen account. You cannot change stuff. Or maybe even you cannot add when you have a fin from a Volkswagen car, you cannot add it to your We Connect app because you need the kilometer that it has right now. And when you are at a car, so when you drive with someone, so if you guys drive with me in my ID3, you can see the VIN number and you can see the kilometers it has right now. So you can add it to your We Connect app. If I allow. Well, no, maybe in the new Id.3 you have to allow it in the car. With the e-up you don't. In the e-up you put in your VIN and then the odometer kilometers, and then you're in. And the car doesn't show anything. Oh my god. That charge price is great. Aldi, here we come. Well, Aldi is free. Charge price rule. Yeah, Aldi rules. What else do we have free? In Wilshofen is a Kaufland, also a grocery store, but the charger doesn't work. This Aldi charger is extremely new. I think a year old or so. They rebuilt the whole grocery store. And so far it always worked. And of course only when the store is open. It opens at 7 and closes at 8 p.m. And yes. And what's different with this, it's a triple charger. And what is weird, you can only use one plug. Normally in a triple charger you can use DC and then as a one of the DCs and then one AC. But this one you can't. The Type 2 is not a cable. You have to connect your own cable, and I tried, but you cannot. If someone is charging, this is the thing that's charging. That's it. 1 Mobil is 32 cent kilowatt hour. What is 1 Mobil? It's not the EnBW ADAC thing, because that's 39. Maybe if you pay a monthly fee, then it's possible. Aldi going with new motion in UK. Cool. That is cool. Anything else, guys? Oh, the only thing that was new today was the charge curve from the Id.3, huh? 1 mobile app. God, I'm tired today. Slept horrible. I'm a bit sad to give the Zoe away, even though it's an uncomfortable car. It was still fun to drive. It's just fun to have 150 or 140 horsepower at your disposal, electric. It's a lot of fun to woo. It feels just amazing to overtake. When is the next live road trip? Well, if I get the e-up, the e-golf at some point. I won't be getting it tomorrow, maybe, I don't know, this week, if even. Then I want to do my Rockobi test, the range test, blah blah, and consumption. And then I want to do range test at 90 kilometers an hour and range test at top speed. Top speed won't take long. It drives 155, I think, and has high consumption. So there will be 150 kilometers or so, maybe less, 100, possible. And with 90 kilometers, I want to see 1 means energy in Sachsen. Really? Why? Hi Chris, do you have any mini test planned at all? I emailed Mini to have get the Mini Cooper E, but no reply. They don't care. Yeah, I hate that when they don't reply at all. But Hyundai did the same thing. I emailed Hyundai, hey, I would like to have an Ioniq or the new Ioniq or the new Kona 2020 version to a test drive, and no reply, nothing. And then at some point I got an email, hey, hello, thank you for your email. So I don't know, 3 months, 4 months later, and we have an Ioniq in a close area in Munich. Would you want, you could have it next week. Would you want that? And I said, sure. So maybe they're all waiting till they have the car, and then who's there, who wants the car? Yeah, give it them. They don't care. Unless Audi, Porsche and Mercedes, they all wrote me back. I had to give them details, and then they said, sorry, you do not meet our criteria. Would you recommend Zoe over others in price range? No. Just like that. I'm sorry. The Zoe is way better than the old Zoe. It really is. The ZE50 is great. Power, range. I love the trunk. The new navigation system, it looks better. It's still a bit laggy. The new instrument cluster is awesome. The power is awesome. But the seats are just horrible. I'm sorry. For me, maybe you have to go sit in the car, drive a bit of cornering, then you can see that you move all over the place, and then drive it for longer than an hour. And if your back doesn't hurt, then you're fine. mine hurt very fast. It was here in the back, and then afterwards it was under my bum. And when I did the 400 kilometers in the Zoe in 4 hours, or 350, 60 almost. It really uncomfortable seats, and also, and this is something maybe because I'm old, but you can put your arm on the door. It works okay, but there's nothing in the middle as most cars. And I love this with the Id.3 with the armrest. When you do a long trip, when you have it in cruise control, you have your feet there and you have your arm there, and then if you have the max, you put it in travel assist and you just have your thumb there. Oh, 1,000 kilometers, so you want to see you suffer. I almost did it today, but I had planned to do it today, but when I drove the 4 hours last week, I was not doing that. I'm not. It's too much effort. Oh yeah, Zoe is overpriced. E208 and Corsa are cheaper. Have you tried 208? No. Peugeot wrote me back and said, yes, we will be in contact with you, but never contacted me again. I emailed them again yesterday if they have any news about it. I would love to drive the Peugeot E208. Then I can say, yes, it's better. I know that the power is better, the range is not as good as the Zoe, charging is way better. Tried i3 Rex. Get out of here with your fossil. Out, you're banned. Can I click and block you? No, I won't do that. Don't do that. I never driven an i3, by the way. Just on paper, yes, the Corsa E and E208 are better. Or let's say on paper they're not better, but no, they seem better with charging. But yes, but I hope that the seats. Who's French? Yeah, the cars are French, yes. What I say, but I have not sat in the Corsa or in the Peugeot, so maybe there are uncomfortable seats as well. Yeah, and like I said, sorry, I'm so old and tired. My wife said that the seats are just so horrible. I try to demonstrate that. So, when this is your seat, God, how can I do this? No, do it differently. How do I do this? Do it like this. No, it still doesn't look good. Okay, do it like this. When this is your seat, so this is your back, and this is your where you have your bum on. She says that my wife is very short, only 150, so 150 centimeters, and therefore her thighs are short, but she's not extremely short, so kids with 12 can sit in the front as well. And she says that the seat cushion is so long that her knee is there, and therefore the seating position is horrible. She has to move forward so the legs can go down here, and the knee is here, and then she's not sitting all the way in the back, and she needs a special pillow in the back. And she had the same problem with the e-up. It seems that this is a problem with very small cars. They have big seats. She didn't have any problem in the Ioniq. She didn't have any problem in the e-Golf. She was in a Nissan Leaf. She was in the Model 3, but only for 15 minutes, and I can't remember what she said. I just showed her the power. Oh, it's amazing. What else did she say in? I don't know, but this was she doesn't like the Zoe at all, and she didn't like the e-up seats at all. I hope she likes Id.3 seats. We'll see. I so don't know. I hope be nice. I hope so. The Id.3 seats are different than the e-Golf. The e-Golf has amazing seats that go here on the side, so you really are almost like in a sports seat, so you can barely move here. The same as with the Kona. That means in the winter when you put the seat heaters on, it's oh my god nice, but in the summer it can get really hot. By the way, what I also noticed that there are a few things in the Zoe that I wanted to tell. Perhaps if you will have to sit back of Id.3, yeah, we'll see that. What I wanted to say, yeah, with the Zoe, I noticed a few weird things in the Zoe. What was the third one? What I was just talking about? Damn it! I know the charging, the state of charge, and there was one more thing. What was I just talking about? Can somebody go back? Just before I read after the seats. What was I talking about? Help me. I forget my thoughts. Maybe someone can remember what I said after the seats, and then I thought of the Zoe. What was weird? Yeah, I can't remember. Weird things on the Zoe. Yes, before that, before I said that, because then I remembered what was the weird things. There were three. Bum cushion? No. Where was it? Damn it. Maybe I get it back. But the first word thing, I already said it today, is that the home charger charges extremely slow. So not 2.3 kilowatt like normally. It charges with 1.8. And for some reason, not all the time. So I plugged it in overnight and I calculated, okay, it's charging with 1 kilowatt. It's 10 hours. That should mean 18 kilowatt hours. And then I look at my app. I have it plugged into a Wi-Fi plug that measures the power and then tells me, okay, today you have charged this many kilowatt hours. Heated seats? No, it doesn't have heated seats. That wasn't the thing. Yeah, what I was talking about the oh, it was the AC. Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Heated seats was the thing. It was the AC. Yes. But first charging. Yes, I was charging for 10 hours at 1.8 kilowatt. It should have been 18 kilowatt hours, but it was only 8. And I didn't know why. And when I checked in the morning, it says right now it's charging at 1.8 kilowatt, and the app from the Renault says it's charging. By the way, we can check what the Renault is doing right now. Let's check. Doing anything? Thinking. There we have it. It is at 83%. This is how they get the car tomorrow. I think that's okay. 289 kilometers of range. I was driving like a maniac today. It was fun. And I can start charging. Well, how can I start charging? It's not plugged in. It says plugged in. Did I plug it in? Whoa, let's do that. I start charging. Let's see if it works. It can be live here when the Renault doesn't stop. Let's do that. Start charging. It's thinking. Let's see. Does it do something? Let's refresh. Doesn't show any time. I look at the app from the plug. And it's on, but not plugged in. So the car is wrong. The car is not plugged in, and I remembered that it wasn't plugged in. By the way, you can see I charged in the last 3 days on this plug 111 kilowatt hours. This was the Zoe and the Ioniq. When I didn't charge the Ioniq too much at home because I had a charging card from Hyundai where I can charge for free. I used that most of the time. In the last seven days, 32 kilowatt hours. And this was today. No, this was this morning. So this morning it was true. I charged till, oh my god, 12 or something, or even longer. So this was true, but Renault is wrong. I can see up your nose. Sorry, too many hair, too much hair. E-Golf app takes forever to refresh and send comments. Really hope they have a different infrastructure in Id.3 app. I'm pretty sure, and it's not the app, it's the car. So in the e-Golf is, I don't know what connection to the internet until it does something, and Id.3 is a computer and it has 4G connection. This will work way better. We hope that it will work like Tesla. Oh, by the way, my friend who has the Model 3, he says for the last 2 weeks he cannot play Spotify in his car anymore. It disrupts the whole time. He doesn't know why. Last 30 days doesn't include today usage on that TP-Link app. Are you sure? I don't know. Possible. What does I want to say? So yes, so the charging for some reason must stop and then start again. Maybe the charger overheats and then doesn't want to charge, and then it cools down and starts charging again. But you cannot plug it in and say in 10 hours should be 18 kilowatt hours. It was never true. It was never. I calculate, okay, you should be 30% more, but then it was 15 or 20. That's weird. Okay, second thing was the AC. So at every car I ever driven in my whole life, electric or fossil, when you put the AC on, the AC runs. And when you have, I don't know, the AC at 20 degrees, it cools down the car. And when the car is cool, it reduces the amount of power for the AC. So power is not wasted. Okay, 18 kilowatt charge today, 11 last 3 days. Okay. What was I saying? And usually that's it. So when you have it, let's say you have the same temperature outside and you have it at 20 degrees, the car is cool, AC is on, then it should just go on and not do anything. And with the Zoe, even at the 4-hour drive, when the AC was on at 20 something degrees, it always, there was a sound coming up, something changing, like the heat pump would make a sound, and then going back down, going up, back down. Not every minute, but so every 10-15 minutes something changed in the sound, and it had nothing to do that I was changing anything. It was always the same. And I was standing somewhere at the light, and then I hear the fan and everything, and then suddenly something changes, and you're like, what is going on? And then a minute, 2 minutes later, it changed again. So that was weird. But the biggest weirdness was the state of charge. You've seen it in the Rokoko test. I was charging to 50%, that what the Ionity charger said. I stopped the charging, unplugged, went into the car, it said 50%. I reset the trip meter, and it went to 51%. So your trip meter should not have anything to do with your state of charge. Yes, with your consumption and with your range, but not with your state of charge. And the other thing happened the other day. I was at a DC charger, charged to 53%, unplugged, went in the car, drove a bit. It only happened when I was charging, never when I was driving. So right after charge, but with the 50 to 51 was exactly when I reset the trip. So it had to do with, and it happened twice. I've seen that. So it really has to do with the software somehow. And so I charged to 53%. Then I went away from the charger, and suddenly it had 55, so a minute later. And then the weirdest thing, it was changing between 55 and 56. So 56, 55, 56, 55. That's also weird. So when the software knows you have 55.9, and it should know this is 56 or 55, the state of charge should not change when I was so up when I'm driving, or at least it should go down and not. I wasn't regenning and then it was 56 and then it was power and then it was 55. It was really standing and 56, 55, 56, 55. It was weird. It's a weird feeling when a battery does that. I don't know. I didn't like that at all. And thanks for the help for my train of thought. I totally forgot. Yeah, but that's it. Zoe's gone. It was fun. Catch up with you all soon. Good night. Stay all safe. Going for beers now. Good idea. Some cells higher charged than others. Who knows what it was. I've never seen it on any other EV. I've driven a lot of EVs now. I would say 12 or so. I've never seen the battery state of charge change when you charged and unplug and reset the trip. Never seen it. I've seen charging to 100%, then I drive 2 meters and it goes to 99. I've seen that. That's very often. But that it goes higher, I've never seen that before. But I think that's it for today. It was fun. Thank you for being here. It was It's always fun to chat with you guys. And 52 people, it's awesome. And 30 people were waiting at the start. Yeah, maybe because I named it the charging curve. And the charging curve was in there. How's like back balance battery? I don't know. Cells will balance after big charge. But it wasn't a big charge. It was to 50%. It was from 26 to 50 or whatever my Rockobi test was, and the other time it was 20, also around 20 to 53. So not to from 10 to 90 or something. What I noticed, and I told you that, and this is the same with what Tesla does, from 99 to 100% takes a long time. It really goes from 15 kilowatt down, slow to 2 kilowatt, and suddenly you have 100. I did that once. But the 50 to 51 was on different days, and the 53 to 56 was after that 100%. Yeah. I think that's it for the day. It's so hot in here. It's 26 degrees now. Go to bed, and then hopefully next week I have good news about something special. I don't know if I even will know anything, and if it's good news or no news. I just really hope. I'm looking forward to that. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Unless anyone has other questions, but I can still be at the chat for a few seconds. Bye.